trading is a journey, right? And every now and then we go through these some light bulb moments where our trading hits to a new level, and then that's how we proceed, and that's how we develop as a trader, and that's how we become good at it. And it's over time, it's a consistent process. And I want to share a story, one of my stories that was about like 4 years ago, and I was about like 6 to 8 months into my trading career. And I had this first aha moment where really my trading really hit the next level. And at that time I wasn't profitable at all. It took me 2 years to become profitable in trading, and it was a constant, like, very, very hard struggle. And I want to discuss one of the stories that what happened and what actually happened and what I learned from it. It was one of the most valuable lessons I learned in my trading career, and that was one of the turning points, I would say. So this was about 6 months into my trading career, about like 4 years ago. And I was working extremely hard. I was really wanting to make it, but it just wasn't happening. I was trading and I was actually constantly losing, making a little bit, losing more, making a little bit, losing more, and my overall P&L was just downtrending. And I just could not figure it out. And I was working so hard. I mean, when I say so hard, I was like working every single night, on the weekends, like 5 in the morning on the weekends. I was making sure I was not spending any money. I would not go out. I would not buy any clothes or anything. And I would save all that money and put it into my trading account. And that's how hard I was working. But it just wasn't happening. And I remember I would study. And the next day I would go in the market and I would lose money. And then I would come back depressed and come back down and look at my trading and see what I did wrong. And then I was like, got it. This is what I did wrong. I did not position size correctly. Now I know what to do. Tomorrow I'll do great. Next day I go, same thing. I will lose money again. And I will look at it and I'm like, I thought I did get it. But then I will look at my trade. I'm like, I did not do this right. I did not select the right stock. Now I know what to do. Now I know the strategy. Tomorrow I'll do great. Then tomorrow I would do everything that I learned in the last 6 months. I would do, and again I would lose money. Well, not lose money every single time, but you get the point. Overall I would be negative. And this just kept going on and on to the point where I had already blown up 2 accounts at that time. They were about like $2,000-$3,000 accounts, not big at that time but it was really big at that time for me, but not big right now. But at that time was huge. And I was just constantly losing money, and part of losing money was just really depressing. But I was just working really hard. I'm like, now I got it. And I would look at it in my trades. I'm like, now I got it. And I remember I would say the same thing. Okay, now I got it. I don't know why I kept saying that, but I kept saying that again and again. Okay, now I got it. And then I would go in the market super confident, and boom, again. And I would lose money again. And it was just very depressing. I remember one day, then after this kept happening for months, I remember sitting in the shower after work, super tired, and I was just going through. I'm like, you know what? I can't do it. I can't do this. I don't know. I say I got it, but I don't. Like, who am I kidding? You know? So I was like, you know, whatever the money I've left with, I'm just gonna go play with it, you know, just for fun, whatever. So next day I go in the market, I take trades, and boom, I make money. I'm like, what? So then I come home, like, okay, I got it now. I got this. This one, now I got this. So next day I was super confident. I go in the market next day, and boom, again I lose money. I'm like, what? I thought I did get it. And then I thought maybe just a bluff, you know, whatever. Now I'm just stupid. I guess I'm just super stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Next day I go, and then I make money again. I'm like, what? I was like, I don't know what's going on. My head was super messed up at the time. You know, obviously from constantly losing money, I was not in the right frame of mind. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's just a fluke. Next day I went again I make money. And I'm like, what is going on? So I didn't know again. So after work, I'm just sitting in the shower, and you know, again, normally great ideas come to me in the shower when I'm sitting, water running on my head, and I'm thinking, you know, what did I do wrong? And that's when things come to my head, and boom, all of a sudden it clicked. I'm like, what? So the days that when I think I'm not expecting anything from the market, those days I make money. But the days when I'm expecting, you know, I'm like, I got it, I'm gonna make money, those days I lose money. So what I realized from that lesson, it just clicked for me that day. I'm like, you know what? Basically what it is, that market is ever changing. It's not something that I just got it and if I just keep doing the same thing again and again, it will work. No, I have to be nimble. I have to be okay that there's something that I don't know. And there's always going to be something that I don't know. And I have to go with that mindset in the market that, okay, there might be something different. So if something happens, I have a backup for it. Right? And if I go with that mentality every time that, okay, anything could happen tomorrow or anything could happen today, that day you're going to be more open to, new ideas coming into your market or new ideas coming into your mind. And then only you'll be able to go and succeed to the next level. And that's just one part of it. There's so many lessons, but this was one of the most important lessons I learned at that time during my first year of trading, that everything's always changing. Okay, you're always the student of the market. Never think that you got it. The day you think you got it or you know what you're doing, that's the time when things go down, because you close your mind. You don't realize it, but you close your mind and you don't think too much anymore. You say, okay, I know what to do, and when something goes something goes against you, you get really frustrated because you think you got it. How come the market can do this to you? But you're always the student of the market. You never ever become the best. You just keep getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. And that's what you want to focus on. And when you focus on keep getting better and better, you increase more size, and that's how you make big money. So I hope you guys learned something from this. If you are going through the same process of learning, open up your mind. And that's how I'm going to end this video. Take care. Bye.